All right, guys, it's April 25th, and I got some player props that I absolutely love for today. But before we get to it, let's recap yesterday. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, you got to love it. Oh, Jose Altuve, Mookie Betts, and Ohtani. What a beautiful night. Altuve gets a home run. Mookie Betts, 4 hits. That equals like a home run, doesn't it? And Shohei Ohtani, 3 hits. That's close enough, too. Ah, what a night. Like I said, home run, 4 total bases. Altuve, Betts, 5 total bases. And Ohtani hits 3 hits, and every single one was a double. You got to love it. That's a freaking awesome, man. So 2 sweeps in a row. And when you look, we're on our 41-13 run on our just to predict players to record at least a hit. I love it so much. But, I'm not someone who loves to brag too much. Maybe I do. But to put things in perspective, let's look at a clip of a video from last year. All right, let me check myself. Last year, at one point, we correctly predicted 64 of the last 76 batters. And then we correctly predicted 82 of the last 103 batters to record a hit. That was last year. So just to put everything into perspective, even though we're having a great year this year, we are underachieving last year. Maybe it's something to do with the new, or look at that old symbol right there, logo, round the bases. That was the original name of the channel before I changed it. The scoreboard, don't lie. Maybe you should change it back. All right, remember this one? It's very close to the best bets where we have enough sample size coming in where I feel comfortable betting sides and totals. If you've been here from the beginning, you remember this kind of thumbnail and stuff like that. But just wanted to remind you the best bets are soon on the way. This is just a little recap of I remember that one. That was an amazing. I think it was 2-0 LA Dodgers, and we had the Chicago White Sox to go under their team total, and it was great. They got shut out. It was freaking awesome. But all right, let's move on. All right, one last thing. I know. You know what to do. You've been doing it for the last few days. You guys have been rocking it out of the park. Hit that like button, baby. And let's get right to these amazing hot batter versus pitcher matchups that I absolutely love. All right, the first matchup, Mookie Betts, baby. Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage for Betts. It represents the worst 1 percentile. Did I say? Yes, 1 percentile of possible matchups for Mackenzie Gore. They have a little bit of history, very little. 1 at bat, and he successfully got a hit, that being Betts. When you look at Betts' barrel rate, it's where it's been pretty much the whole season, 7.1, just below the good rate, but he's recorded at least 1 hit in 21 of his last 26 games, and he has an ISO rate of 18.9, so he got some significant power there. My baseline prediction for this one is to at least record a hit. That's not too much to ask. And he has the power to hit for extra bases. And yesterday he displayed that, at least yesterday, he could hit multiple times, so that over 1.5 total bases, if you are not a parlay player and you don't prefer to put two players together to, create a good odds, bet, there's an option there. But like I said, the baseline predictions are always to at least to record a hit. And I do not think of him as a home run threat in this game. So there you go. All right, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Which one do you want first? Shit, the bad news first. You always do that. The bad news is we only have 1 player to qualify. That's Mookie Betts. But I got another good news here. I normally don't offer honorable mentions, but because I'm feeling really generous, I'm going to give you 2 honorable mentions in case you are a parlay player and you want someone to parlay with Betts, because obviously just for him to record a hit individually is going to be, unplayable odds, like always, right? So here you go. I'm not recommending you do this. These don't qualify for, me tracking. Just Betts will. But these were so close. Adolis Garcia was so close to qualifying. He's recorded at least one hit in 20 of his last 25 games. Ballpark Pal has just a strong advantage for Garcia in this matchup. He represents the worst 10 percentile of possible matchups for Luis Castillo. He's got a nice little at-bat situation going on historically, last 3 years. He's got 8 at-bats, 3 hits. When you look at the barrel rate, it's elite. When you look at the ISO rate, it's elite. It's all elite, okay? So my baseline prediction is to have Garcia at least record a hit. I mean, he has the capability of an extra base hit. He has the capability of a home run, right? But like I said, this one just missed the cut for me. I know my standards might be a little stringent, but that's how we can go 41-13 on the run that we're on predicting these players. So this is an option if you're a parlay player. And then I have one more option. Let's get right to it. All right, the second honorable mention, not official play, but it's there for you, is Jose Altuve versus Javier Assad. Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage Altuve. It represents the worst 1 percentile of possible matchups for Assad. There's no history between the two. They never faced off against each other. And when you look at Altuve, his barrel rate's at 10%, right in the good range. His ISO rate is elite. It's all elite right there, okay? He's recorded at least one hit in 21 of his last 25 games. He is on fire. My baseline prediction, like I said, this is just an honorable mention, but to at least record a hit. I don't think that's too much to ask. But like I said, this one just missed the cut. I know my standards are probably too stringent, but that's the way I want to be because that's the way that we're ultimately going to have the most success. But here's 2 honorable mentions. If you, like I said, these are something that you would want to consider. So there you go. Let's sweep again, baby. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.